What's up, YouTube? My name is Vinny Fraser, also known as Vincentius Music, here with my beautiful fiance
Becca,
and we are Real Reactions. Blah. What's up, YouTube? Thanks for coming to our channel today. Real Reactions here, and today we're officially welcoming Rosendale to the channel. 7 days, a lyric video just released 1 year ago, 207,000 views. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to like the video in the description that we are reacting to, and don't forget, if you change your perception, you can change your reality. One of the biggest lessons I've learned is that healing takes time. It takes a lot more time than you think it's going to take. There are so many things in the world that can take our happiness away. Grief, loss, depression, addiction, you name it. But if you give yourself enough time to learn and grow, you might find your way towards positivity again. That's what happened for me, and it might happen for you too. This is a reaction request from our VIP section of Patreon. Thank you for the request and the donation and supporting us over there on Patreon. If you're watching this on YouTube and you're interested in putting in your own requests and getting your own personalized request in, then head over to Patreon, join us up, and send us a message, and we'll get to it as soon as we can.
sorry, this is driving me bonkers.
Rosendale, man, we remember him from the Dax Mega Remix, and his verse went so hard, so I cannot wait to see what he does here. 7 days, man, that's how long it took for him to recover, I'm assuming, from the sadness he was in. I don't know what it's going to mean, but just reading that, that's what I get from it.
Have you ever seen 7 Days and 7 Nights? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's 30. Maybe I'm wrong.
Okay.
Maybe it's 30 Days and 30 Nights.
Oh, okay.
Have you heard of that movie?
I think I do know that one, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was 7 days. Oh, wow, guys.
Rosendale, let's get it, man.
Oh, the anticipation.
Yeah, and right away, I appreciate the simplicity of the video, you know what I'm saying? He didn't do too much. He's literally just in his bed. There's not a whole bunch of badass lights on him that people do with their productions.
That's because he's depressed right now.
It's just a film, you know?
He's depressed.
Yeah.
Look at, do you see this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
7 o'clock.
I met her on the internet, a tender mama to send emails back and forth, a couple photos too, and she could tell.
Do you see that? What? So, like, you were just talking about how, like, the simplicity of the video, right? It's all dark and stuff like that. He's, like, kind of just don't want to get out of bed. He's depression. But then he met somebody. And his window's open, and he's wearing, like, a colorful shirt, you know. His bed's made.
Yeah, so maybe in the very beginning, this was, like, after. And
no,
it's showing you now what happened.
Maybe. This is, like, a depression.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, how'd you get there? And he's like, let me tell you. You know, the clock never changes, though. It stays at 7 o'clock.
I met her on the internet, a tender mama to send emails back and forth, a couple photos too, and she could tell that I was hurt. She saw my frozen smile, asked what was going wrong, so I wrote with teary eyes. I lie here in my bed, so no one else can see the monster that I have become, a sad anomaly. I think my mind is broken, I don't doubt I'm unhinged. I fell deep into darkness, now my weeks are looking grim. The first day cuts me to the bone, the second leaves a bruise, the third day I wish I was dead, the fourth day I'm confused, and when the fifth
Oh, his voice is nice, man. It's so subtle. It's not like an amazing Adele voice, but it's like, in his own way, it's perfect. You know what I'm saying? Like,
the bruise, blues. The third day I wish I was dead. The fourth day I'm confused. And when the fifth and sixth day come, I've got no damn to give. But the seventh day still comes around, and I go through it all again. I thought I might have scared her off when days with no
Damn, that was everything he told her. I forgot that he was replying to a message. That was ridiculous what he just did.
You mentioned like the Adele voice, but it's like he could have done this in so many different ways, but he chose this way, right? Like this is the way he wanted to deliver it. Just like in the Dax one, like he went off, and that is not what this is, right?
Yeah.
So he's obviously very diverse, and he could probably do whatever he wanted to with this, but like I think it's just part of it. Yeah, like melatonin, you know, like he just wanted it to be
again. I thought I might have scared her off when days with no reply. Weeks later she responded to my own surprise. She said it's okay, I've been there too, it's just a part of life. I fell deep into darkness, but somehow I still survived. She said the first year cut me to the bone, the second left a bruise, and dark thoughts clouded up my mind, the third and fourth years too. But when the fifth and sixth years came, I saw a little light. In 7 years you'll realize sometimes it just takes time. Much better yet, but maybe that's all just because I'm only a few years in. But her words reside deep in my mind, like echoes in the wild. So when the week gets difficult, I try to tell myself the first day cuts me to the second leaves a bruise. The third day I'm so over it.
I like the blanket. Okay, at first I thought it was flowers, but now I think I've realized it's a big burrito.
It's a tortilla.
It's a tortilla. I need that.
You're the burrito.
I know, but I tuck O'Connor in every night, and I sing him this burrito song, and I just love the blanket.
A bruise. The third day I'm so over it. The fourth day I'm confused. But when the fifth and sixth day pass, I might see sparks of hope. I strive to keep on living 7 days a week, so I'll know.
Wow.
That's nuts, man.
That was so good.
It's crazy. It's crazy because that can do so many different variety of things, right? Like someone trapped in that darkness can listen to that and further dig themselves into darkness because of the low monotone way you did the song. But someone in the darkness can listen to that song and it can fucking rip them right out of the darkness too, because it helps them realize that they're trapping themselves in the cycle. But someone that's not in the darkness can listen to it and it can drive them into the darkness because of the low monotone, like I said in the beginning. It's like, can do so many things. Like, that's incredible, man.
So I must be on the other side of that, because like the one that's like kind of ripping out of the darkness, because as I'm listening to it, I'm like, dude, like thinking about just like everything that we've been through in the past like 6 years, like from the house to the car accident to this to that, you know, and it's just like, holy shit, sometimes you just go through stuff and you can get so low without realizing how low you are until day one cuts you like a knife, dude. And then you just like don't want to get out of bed and you have that depression. But then you were like, oh, I have kids. I have to get up. I have to go do these things, you know? So it's like, but throughout the day, you're still depressed. And sometimes like nobody can tell and nobody checks on you, which puts you further into the depression, right? and then it's also like to say I feel like I'm going through a depression state is just like hard when you're in that situation, right? So it's like, yeah, listening to him just talk about how like it gets better and the light and the dark and how different every day is going to be different, you know? It's not going to be the same. One day you're going to feel horrible, the next day you might have a little bit more light in your light.
Yeah.
Light in your life.
I like the way he's like, you know, day 1, day 2 through day 7, and then it starts all over again. And then she finally responds to him after a week, which is funny, right?
Right.
So a week later, I think that's what he said. A week later, she responds to him and says, I feel that way too. I've been there before. And the first year and the second year, so she's talking a much bigger scale of depression. You know, I went through it for years. And he's saying, I realize now that I need more time. Like, I'm just only on the first couple years of this darkness. Like, I need to allow more time to pass for me to get over this. Whatever it is that's bringing you into that dark area.
It could be a trauma. It could be something with your mental health. It could be anything. But, like, that's I think where it's like you're pulling them out of the lightness, right? Because you're like resonating with this person. They're like, damn, dude, like I feel the same way as you. And when she responds with, I felt like this for the past year, all of a sudden, like my mind, that's why my mind instantly went bigger and was like, look at all of the little things, you know? Like I can be upset about certain things on a day, but when you actually like go back, all these little things that are a daily thing isn't so big once you've hit that visual of, wow, I've let this affect my life for years, you know?
Yeah.
It's probably trauma after like heartache after, you know?
Yeah. Love, loss,
6 pills.
And the woes of life, I think. Yeah, 6 pills. Why does everything good? Please, if you guys are fans of Rosendale, comment below. Let us know some of your favorite tracks from him. We'd love to visit more of him. We have such a big list of artists and songs to get to, so it's easy for us to forget these days. So please comment below. We'll get there as soon as we can. Rosendale, thank you, man. That was so amazing.
It's really good.
As well as shout out to our VIP Patreon member for requesting this. You're awesome. Every request from you has been fire. So hope you guys enjoyed that. Rosendale, thank you. Real reactions. We out of here.